You're watching ESPN First Take, presented by DirecTV.
It's sweeping the nation, Dana, Dancing with the Stars. I guess it's already
swept the nation.
Yeah.
Come on, catch up. You're behind.
Once again, I'm behind. The semifinal show showed off Dolphins defensive end Jason Taylor and his partner performing the foxtrot, and also the always popular Paso Doble. 4 couples performed last night. 1 couple will be leaving the program tonight on the results show. Hopefully it's not Jason Taylor.
Yeah, and that is very impressive, Jay, but that is nothing compared to this. The man that you are about to see is ultra-endurance athlete George Hood, who on Monday entered the Guinness Book of World Records by spinning on a stationary bike for just over 176 hours. His 176 hours ended on Monday. It was at the Fry Family YMCA in Naperville, Illinois. For some perspective, this whole event lasted more than a week. Somewhat rested with a couple hours of sleep now, ready to talk, George Hood joins us now. George, it is the obvious question. Why did you do this?
Because I had a unique opportunity in my life at this point to use what physical talents I have to perform these endurance feats to benefit a very worthwhile organization that I've been attached to for years when I was a kid, and that being the YMCA. And I decided to pull it off. It was a great partnership, a great fundraising effort.
You had breaks during this. Some people may know or may not, including some sleep breaks. In total, it was 12 hours of breaks. But how much at one time? Like, how much rest did you get at one point?
Well, I think you have the gross amount of rest time that I had, but the average cat nap or power nap, whatever you'd like to call it, lasted only about 10 minutes. I don't normally like to go down for any longer than that.
Wow. So, and you burned about 47,000 calories, rode almost 2,000 miles. What did you eat to keep your endurance up?
Well, I was on primarily a liquid supplement that I take. It's the Succeed line of training products for ultra athletes, and that is the fuel that I use. That runs through my system for the whole week.
Oh.
And I supplement that because you have to have calories going in.
Right.
If you don't, you'll burn up. But a small teaspoon of peanut butter on a cracker was a treat.
Nice. Well, we hear about marathoners hitting the wall all the time. We hear about marathoners, that hit the wall. When did you hit your wall during this 9-day event, I think it was?
I went through several of them, and they are usually would occur at night. Very early morning was often brutal. And the way to describe them is that they're just they're very. You start getting the sleepies. I mean, you know how it is when you start nodding off.
Yeah, but not biking. I'm not biking when I want to nod off, George.
I know. but realizing that you have to maintain a pace of 12 miles in an hour, it becomes very tough. And the only way to survive it is having the mental fortitude to press on, and then surrounding yourself with a very tight pit crew who just keeps you there and talks you through that wall.
George, Jay and I are sitting here with our jaws open. What is next for you? What's the next challenge that you may do?
I retired from the DEA back in December, and I'm enjoying my retirement at this juncture. I intentionally put my career options on hold while I pursued this training and this particular training for this feat, and on behalf of the YMCA. And at this point, I got 3 boys who are off themselves, and I don't know. I just, let's wait and see. I don't know.
All right. This may be probably a question maybe I shouldn't ask, but I have to know because I'm watching you bike there. Your tush has got to be sore, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Is that the worst? What's the sorest part of your body right now?
That's where I have the most pain.
Okay.
It is, and my thighs are still a little sore, but because the quads get a tremendous pounding. And I'm flexible anyway, and we stretched quite a bit during the ride. But the quads get a tremendous beating. It's just they can become very, very sore.
Well, George, like I said, Jay and I are in awe. Congratulations on the accomplishment, and as you said, a great charity that you're helping out, the YMCA there, helping them raise funds. Good luck in the next endeavor.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you sharing this.
Our pleasure. We lost George there, but good timing. He probably had to go to sleep. He only got a couple hours of sleep last night, he told me after
I think he
all
dozed
this.
off. There are a couple of things that come to mind. First and foremost, Skip Bayless is over there saying that whole thing is overrated. It's not that big a deal.
Because he does it every other week, you know.
Well, you know, Skip is a training maniac.
Yes.
He really is. And I'm not just saying, I used to say for someone in his age, he's in great shape. No, for anyone. But that man makes Skip look like a slacker.
I was gonna say this is such a different level. Like 9 days of doing this. The pace he had to be, what did he say? 12 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And also 10-minute breaks, no more than that. Because obviously
Unreal.
you're gonna cramp up and you got to. I just amazed, and I had to ask the tush question.
Yeah, you did.
I mean, think about it.
Legitimate
you
question.
do the bike for an hour at the gym, and
We're in the business of reporting on unbelievable athletic achievement. And we've been together for nearly 5 years on this program, and I can honestly say, I don't know that I've seen anything that has left me completely thunderstruck.
This was you for most of the time while I was at. You're just like,
I just can't believe this. I really can't.
I'm with you.
Congratulations.
I'm with you. Yeah.
I
great
feel
stuff.
lazy now.
Yeah.
What else?
Half an hour on the ARC trainer before the show, not looking so good.
All right, here's what we're working on for the rest of today's show. From a ridiculously marathon-type biker to the Minnesota Twins. They lost Johan Santana, but they have Boof. And as long as you have Boof, Dana, you can be in first place.
Poof, all of a sudden, you're in first.
That's right. Also, USC could be forced to vacate victories or be placed on probation if allegations of improper benefits against former Trojan O.J. Mayo prove true. We're going to get you the very latest on these allegations coming up in just a little while. Right now, though, we go to the National